If a man be gracious and courteous to strangers, it shows he's a citizen of the world, meaning we should actually always try to consider and regard ourselves not only as a human being of growth, progress, learning, character, authenticity, but we also have to develop and grind very hard for the achievement and practice and adherence of all these qualities. But we should also always regard and count ourselves as a citizen, as a human being of the whole world, regardless of religions and border divisions and also other disintegrations and divisive policies of the politics and governments and leaders and rulers around the whole world that have created so many barriers and boundaries and distinctions that now we always have to recognize ourselves with our communities, with religious status, or basically ethnic superiority, or belief superiority, supremacy, and so on and so forth, which has only led to the creation of a very hostile atmosphere, corrupt environment, and animosity in the people is also rising in one way or another because this is forced and coercive creation of dominance, violence, sense of superiority within us all, so that we can become radicals and extremists, so that we can be swiftly converted into exploiters and manipulators of the one another's weaknesses, shortcomings, vulnerabilities, and we can become radicals and extremists of nationalism, religion, superiority, language, education, literature all the time. But we do not have to be that way. We can still remain grounded, modest, moderate, decent, polite. We can still practice, adhere to basically humility, groundedness, courage, faith in our lives, and we can go a lot ahead with these qualities. We can become literally untouchable, invincible, insurmountable, unquestionable in our lives if we can consistently practice and develop a gratitude and obviously courtesy, faithfulness, courage, groundedness, modesty, moderation in our lives, in all of our actions, attitudes. We have to be all that and not extreme or radical or a religious man, a nationalist all the time, because that is bad. That creates a lot of differentiation within ourselves that ultimately leads to violence and other bad and wicked things in the society that is obviously forcefully, coercively created by the leading ruling governments and leaders, so that we always remain divided and we're never united and we fall and they are able to establish their one-sided tyranny and obviously insurmountable, unchallengeable reign over us for decades and centuries to come. But we have to overthrow the government. We have to displace all these leaders. Any